This is question 13 from the Edexcel Unit 1 sample assessment material. It's the hire paper. In a bag there are 5 red counters, 4 blue counters. Suki takes a random 2 counters from the bag. So the first thing to note is that nothing is being put back in the bag. So it's a case of not replacing, which makes a difference to the calculation we're going to do in a moment. Work out the probability the counters will each have a different colour. You don't have to use a tree diagram, but it just makes the whole process easier. So we could get a red or we could get a blue for our first counter, and then the second one could be red or could be blue. And similarly, after choosing a blue one the first time, the second one, so this is the first counter and the second counter, so yeah, the second one could be blue. The probability of getting red the first time round was going to be 5 out of the 9 counters that are in the bag, leaving us with 4 out of 9 which are blue. Once that first red one's been taken out, then there'll only be 4 red ones left, and there'll only be 8 counters left. That means there'll also be 4 blue out of the 8 as well. If in a different circumstance we've taken a blue counter out, there'd still be 5 red out of 8, but only 3 blue left out of 8. Now we're looking for the situation where they're a different colour, so that's going to be this route and this route. So to work out the probability of a red then blue, we're going to need to do the probability of a red and the probability of a blue. And for the other situation where we get a blue then a red, which is a different outcome, but then it's the probability of getting a blue the first time and getting a red the second time. Multiplying fractions, top times top, bottom times bottom, and similarly for that one we end up with the same probability of each of those things. And then finally there are 2 different ways of doing it. You could get a red then a blue, or you could get a blue then a red, and because of the or, we've got the probability of red then blue or the probability of blue then red, and that gives us 40 out of 72. And if you want to simplify that, that's 20 out of 36 or 10 out of 18, which ultimately simplifies down to 5/9.